The galactic cultural exchange buzzed with an energy Alex had never experienced before. As they stood at the entrance of the immense transparent dome, the kaleidoscopic colors reflecting from the vibrant alien structures made their heart race. The sight was mesmerizing. Beings of all shapes and sizes swirled about, their laughter ringing like music through the air. "Are you ready for this?" Jamie, Alex's best friend, exclaimed, grabbing their arm and nearly dragging them forward. "This is our chance to experience the unimaginable." "I still can't believe I agreed to come," Alex mumbled, adjusting their glasses, trying to focus on the rows of alien booths that showcased the cultures from galaxies far and wide. "Come on, look at that one." Jamie pointed towards a stall where colorful creatures danced in unison, their bodies shifting and morphing to a rhythm only they could hear. With a deep breath, Alex stepped into the throng of people, allowing the aroma of foreign spices and the excitement in the air to wash over them like a wave. But beneath their excitement, a twinge of nervousness clung to them. Alex had always been the quieter one, preferring the comfort of books and videos over large crowds. Yet today, there was an opportunity to step into the unknown. "Check this out," Jamie exclaimed, peeling away to join a group gathered around a booth where a Zarin was demonstrating a peculiar dance move that resembled a whimsical wobble followed by mid-air flips. "I'll just wander around," Alex said, feeling their self-caution rise. As they explored, Alex marveled at the eclectic mix of life forms. A particularly tall blue creature with long flowing tentacles lifted a small tablet to showcase holographic art that danced over the stall. Nearby, a vendor offered glowing fruit that bubbled like popcorn, enticing giggles and curiosity alike. But it was the Zarins that drew Alex's attention like a magnet. They were undeniably striking, with skin in gorgeous shades of teal, glittering with an ethereal glow, and most notably, they wore no clothing. Confidently, they moved among the crowd, unfazed by the norms surrounding attire. Alex felt a mix of shock, awe, and inexplicable intrigue. "Hey, do you want to try some of this?" Jamie called out, brandishing a small cup filled with an iridescent liquid. "This is supposed to be locally beloved." "Sure," Alex replied, accepting the cup but still feeling a pang of jealousy over the Zarin's unabashed freedom. Moments later, Alex felt a strange sense of curiosity tugging at them. The allure of unrestricted existence was daunting, yet liberating at the same time. Just then, Kale approached them, a dancing embodiment of energy and light. "Greetings, Earthling," Kale said with a melodic tone that echoed like fine music. Their smile was warm, eyes sparkling with mischief. "I am Kale, a Zarin ambassador. I see you are entranced by the essence of acceptance." Hi, I'm Alex," they stammered, feeling heat spread across their cheeks, caught off guard by Kale's charming presence. "I'm still getting used to everything." "What is it that intrigues you the most?" Kale challenged, tilting their head playfully. "Honestly, this whole no-clothes thing is shocking. Where I come from, well, we're not used to that kind of openness," Alex admitted, gesturing awkwardly, bemusement painted across their face. "Shocking can be beautiful. It releases the self from societal constraints," Kale offered with a wink. "Would you like to experience freedom in motion?" It was an unexpected invitation, and Alex felt a rush of excitement swirling within them. "What do you mean?" Kale pointed to a nearby group of Zarins who were dancing, their bodies moving fluidly to the music as though they were all one being. "Let go of your fear and join us. Celebrate who you are beneath the layers you carry." Before they could respond, Jamie cheered, "Come on, Alex, let's do it. This is the moment." Summoning every ounce of courage, Alex took Kale's hand. "Okay, but only if you promise I won't embarrass myself." "No promises, only joy." Kale laughed, and with that, they dove headfirst into the crowd, dragging Alex into the dizzying whirl of freedom. Alex felt the energy pulse around them, flowing through their veins as they joined the Zarin dance circle. The music enveloped them, pulsating with a rhythm that transcended worlds. Each step they took sent shivers of exhilaration coursing through them, almost as if they were embracing a lighter version of themselves. "Let yourself flow," Kale shouted, their voice blending seamlessly with the music. They twirled gracefully, beckoning Alex to follow suit. Before long, the fear began to melt away, replaced by a burgeoning thrill. With every beat, they felt themselves surrendering to the rhythm, capturing the spirit of connection unbound by any social norms. But then came the real challenge. Zarek, a tall Zarin with striking wings adorned in vibrant patterns, entered the circle with a confident swagger. "Ah, the human," Zarek declared, sizing Alex up with an amused grin. "Care to join me for a dance-off?" "What's a dance-off?" Alex managed to ask, moments before Zarek began to demonstrate impressive moves, flipping and spinning with such ease that they made it seem effortless. "Mere mortals may not stand a chance." Zarek laughed as the crowd erupted into cheers and laughter. "Don't let them intimidate you. Show these lovely Zarins what you've got," Kale urged, squeezing Alex's hand in support. "Let's flip the script on this." Feeling nervously courageous, Alex accepted the challenge, a mix of desire and instinct fueling their soul. "Fine, I'm in." Zarek grinned widely, snaking back into the crowd to prepare for the dance-off. "Get ready, Earthling. You're about to witness the magnificence of Zarek." The crowd formed a circle, excitement crackling in the air like static electricity. Music swelled, punctuated by shouts and cheers. Alex bounced on their heels nervously, fueled by adrenaline. Kale began the performance, their movements fluid and engaging. Each twirl and sway captivated the Zarins, voices rising in exuberant approval. Then it was Alex's turn. A spark of determination ignited within them. Taking a deep breath, Alex dove into the dance, letting instinct guide them. They performed a spin reminiscent of their own peculiar human style, feet tapping confidently to the beat as laughter and cheers filled the air. Before long, Alex found their rhythm amid the competitive frenzy. The audience hooted with delight as they exchanged moves, serpentining gracefully one moment and executing quirky shimmies the next. As the music reached a crescendo, Alex and Zarek shared a moment, locking eyes. Conflicting expressions passed between them, playful rivalry, but an underlying respect. With a flourish, Alex concluded with a final spin, leaving the audience roaring in applause. Laughter punctured the air, and the atmosphere buzzed with connection. "That was truly impressive," Zarek clapped, fierce but smiling, relinquishing some of their bravado. "For a human, you dance quite well." "Thanks. You're not too bad yourself," Alex replied, beaming, adrenaline still surging. An unexpected camaraderie flourished in that moment, rivalry not standing in the way of newfound friendship. Returning to the circle, Kale hopped onto Alex's back, who was still catching their breath and blushing with pride. "You did it! I knew you could unleash your inner joy," Kale cheered, filled with infectious glee. "Let's do it again," Jamie yelled from the edge of the crowd, waving enthusiastically. And so the night turned into a whirlwind of joyful chaos. Alex joined Kale in dancing, letting the music sweep them away, laughter echoing under the stars. Every motion that followed led to true unity. Every twirl felt like a celebration, leaving earthly worries far behind. As dawn approached and the festival began to wind down, Alex couldn't recall the last time they had felt so liberated, so vibrant. The festival was merely a harbinger of what awaited them, a precursor to discovering the depths of their true self. The following day, Alex awoke in a vibrant mood, still riding the high from the festival. They strolled through the luminescent gardens. The colors around them reminded them of the wonders that Zara encompassed. Kale had left them both excited and curious about what lay ahead. As the day grew brighter, they were drawn back to that dance circle, spirits soaring high. "Hey, Kale, are you here?" Alex called out, searching for their new friend. "Always." Kale swooped into view, appearing right on cue, a vibrant figure of energy. "I was thinking about everything we did yesterday," Alex said, heart racing as they recollected every moment, still brimming with exhilaration. "You really opened my eyes to the possibility of experiencing life differently. I want to see more." "Then shall we continue to uncover the wonders of Zara?" Kale beamed. "I'd love to show you the heart of my planet." Wait, Alex frowned, hesitating. "What do you mean exactly? How deep does this go? I mean, how different could life really be?" Kale stepped closer, maintaining a teasing smile. "No fabric weighs down creativity. We celebrate ourselves fully here." I worry that I couldn't do that," Alex stuttered. "I'd be out of my element. This is also new for me. Is that not what exploration is about? Kale inquired, their gaze penetrating. Escape those chains of comfort. You'll never fully know the depth of who you are until you try. I guess I could think about it, Alex chuckled, feeling the truth simmering beneath their skin. But aren't you scared of exposing yourselves? Fear is a choice, while vulnerability is a strength, Kale declared passionately. Will you embark on this journey with me? Days turned into weeks as Alex spent their time flipping through unfamiliar territories, allowing the very heartbeat of Zara to cascade through them. Eventually, a decision simmered within. They were ready to turn fear into strength, to embrace the unfamiliar. I'll do it, they declared, feeling liberated from tension. I want to embrace this adventure. Yes, Kale cheered, wrapping an arm around Alex's shoulders with enthusiasm. Tonight, let's join together. As twilight descended upon Zara, Alex felt excitement pulse through their veins like electricity. They looked at the shimmering garden where every petal glowed with radiant beauty and life. This illuminated world felt like a painting bursting with color. Dressed in flowing attire made of light, Kale leaned closer, their gaze inviting. Tonight, you'll experience our festival, the binding celebration of identity. Wow, this really is magical, Alex said, gazing at the grove adorned with twinkling lights. The atmosphere bristled with the anticipation of the unknown. As the night unfolded, the vibrant music crescendoed, vibrating through the very core of existence. Colorful banners swayed in rhythm above, while laughter rang through the air, a joyous symphony welcoming new experiences. With Kale beside them, Alex couldn't help but feel the undercurrents of acceptance. They took their first few steps into the crowd, movement flowering within them like a blooming blossom. This was a realm where society's expectations fell away, joining the cosmic tapestry that was Zara. This is unlike anything I've ever known. Alex beamed, overwhelmed with joyous glee as Kale led them deeper into the festival. In the midst of the festivities, performances of dance and music drew attention from all corners. Spirited Zarin swirled gracefully, embodying freedom in every move, celebrating the essence of oneself. Let go of your inhibitions, Kale urged, eyes alight with mischief. Dance like no one is watching. Finding courage slowly kindled within, Alex felt the rhythm wrapping around them. They began to sway to the beat, uncovering a precious joy that felt utterly liberating. But as Alex immersed deeper into the crowd, fear whispered again. The act of shedding layers felt both exciting and petrifying. What would it mean to embrace vulnerability in its truest sense? Whatever hesitation you feel, embrace it, Kale yelled encouragingly, their voice mingling with the music. You are perfect as you are. As Alex prepared for the building crescendo, an unforeseen tension lingered around them. They saw Zarek reappear, commanding attention with their striking presence, laughter ringing behind them as they drew closer. Are we to see the Earthling dance again? Zarek teased, their smirk light-hearted yet competitive. Oh, now you're on, Alex retorted, adrenaline firing within them. The challenge sparked excitement. The crowd erupted into cheers as Kale took Alex's hand. Then let us show them what we can do. With that, the festival lowered into a circle form once more. Alex felt excitement blend with trepidation, but was determined to uphold the connection they had brought to Zara. Fueled by the music's beat, Alex danced with abandon alongside Kale, confident in their vibrant friendship. The competition escalated as laughter and praises ricocheted back and forth. With each spin, Alex nearly forgot their insecurities, feeling completely alive. But as the crowd shifted, high-energy tension reformed again. Zarek challenged them, each dance move a play to show creativity and flair. Yet the underlying feelings deepened. It was not merely rivalry, they were exploring identity. With the music morphing into crescendos between laughter and cheers, the dance-off became more than just a competition. It transformed into a fusion of shared experience, past bruises melting into celebration. In a climactic moment, as Alex soared into a graceful spin, an electric awakening hit them. Each twirl became a testament of community, a shared celebration of life beyond borders. As cheers rang around them, Alex realized the festival wasn't merely an event, it was a revolution of love, the freedom to step beyond typical boundaries and embrace acceptance. Against the backdrop of twinkling stars, they beheld a world bursting with potential, waiting to be immersed in newfound understanding. With the festival drawing to an elegant close, Alex felt vibrancy wash over them, bubbling with exhilaration. But amid the afterglow of celebration, a lingering question danced across their consciousness. What lay beyond this cosmic euphoria? The next day, Kale invited Alex to a specific Zarin gathering, the gathering that showcased the heart and spirit of Zara. Today's event honors our history. You'll learn about who we are and find out just how different we can become. Sure. What does that entail? Alex inquired curiously, intrigued but still cautious. Kale smiled brightly, hands gesturing dramatically. You'll see pieces of our culture in storytelling, dance, and exploration of the realms we cherish. This sounds incredible, Alex exclaimed, their heart racing again. The chance to delve deeper felt like an exhilarating promise they couldn't resist. As they arrived at the gathering spot, a vast amphitheater wrapped in lush greenery surrounded them. Zarins filled the space, animated and alive, welcoming the attendees as they prepared for a day of stories and shared experiences. An elder Zarin took center stage, their voice resonating wisdom that melded into an accepting embrace. Today, we remember our past, the stories that have shaped us into who we are. As tales began to unfold, Alex listened intently, soaking in the history and narratives that connected Zarins. Each story they shared drew parallels to humanity's own struggles and triumphs, reminders that echoed compassion and resilience across planets. Here's to our freedom, love, and acceptance, the elder pronounced, raising their arms. Without it, we cease to exist. As cheers erupted around the amphitheater, Alex couldn't help but feel emotion swell in their chest. Those stories of perseverance resonated so deeply, reminding them of their own journey. Kale leaned closer, whispering, "See how similar we truly are?" "But what if I can't carry this back home?" Alex responded, feeling dread beneath the surface. "You will," Kale assured confidently. "It is your choice. The essence of Zara is part of you now, ready to bloom and grow into something beautiful." Burrowing into the stories, Alex was reminded of their own identity, the struggles, the closed doors, and the yearning to belong. It felt palpable now, something worthy of shedding light into their life back on Earth. Afterward, as laughter and tales echoed through the gathering, Alex wandered off, overwhelmed yet invigorated. Kale followed nearby, observant of the world surrounding them. They respected Alex's need to process their thoughts. What if I shared these lessons with others? What if I could make a change? Alex spoke aloud in reverie, half to themselves, half to Kale. Then do it. Share the freedom you've found, Kale encouraged brightly, their voice punctuated by warmth. Make the world see. You own this adventure. With newfound courage swelling within their heart, Alex envisioned a plan, a chance to be a messenger spreading understanding, acceptance, and friendship. Perhaps their time on Zara could serve as a bridge, transforming worlds and hearts alike. "Okay, I'll start back home," Alex declared, determination ignited as they stepped into a new sense of purpose. "Oh, but remember," Kale cautioned with a playful grin, "you can't lose your magical touch of Zara. Use it, flaunt it." "Flaunt it. Got it," Alex replied, grinning back. They felt the embrace of endless possibility wrapping around them, as if the cosmos itself urged them forward. Days melted into weeks filled with adventure, joy, and growing intimacy with Zara and Kale. Yet, as Alex dove deeper into this new experience, a peculiar discontent tickled the edges of their consciousness. With the departure date nearing, doubts began to bubble up. Alex found themselves walking through the fields of glowing flowers yet again, confusion tinged with excitement. What happens next? They muttered to themselves, visions of Earth hanging heavy in their mind. Will I actually be able to keep this sense of freedom? Later that evening, as the sun dipped low and the festival ambience simmered down, Kale found Alex lost in thought. "You look like you're carrying a weight. What troubles you?" they asked gently. "I'm scared, Kale. Scared of leaving this place, leaving you," Alex replied, their voice trembling. "Fear creeps in. What if I can't hold on to this newfound freedom?" "But where will you go?" Kale asked, eyebrows lifted in curiosity. "Home is merely where you place your heart. Have you heard our stories?" It's just, Alex hesitated, searching for clarity. They put me in a box, just one voice in the chorus of norms. Perhaps, but what if you become the tune that stands out? Everyone has a unique note. Kale's words held conviction, and as they spoke, feelings of uncertainty flared within Alex once more. But it's hard to change perceptions when they're ingrained. Alex sighed deeply. Yet change is invigorating like a dance. Embrace your contradiction, Kale responded, encouragement buzzing in the air. The discussion continued as Alex shared more of their insecurities, and Kale listened intently, drawing closer, whispering enriching words that echoed within Alex's heart. It soon became apparent that while their connection flourished on a cosmic level, the possibility of separation stung sharply. One day apart may feel like loss, but remember this, Alex. Life is an infinite dance, Kale affirmed, wrapping an arm around Alex's shoulders, radiating warmth. Days turned to nights as their departure day loomed closer. A bittersweet ache nestled in Alex's chest, an undeniable tug of disbelief. Both friends embraced the depth of their bond, the laughter mingling with poignant moments as they prepared for what was to come. As days melded into a final celebration, Alex received surprising news. A surprise gala where families would gather once more to mark the end of the festival. As dusk painted the skies, they boisterously surrounded Kale and bowed, raising their voices in a chorus to celebrate life, identity, and acceptance. Yet even amidst joyous festivities, Alex couldn't shake the weight crunching upon them. "I'll miss this," Alex whispered, just as they leaned against the radiant greens, observing the gathering. "Will this mean anything beyond tonight?" Kale's gentle fingers brushed against their hands, warmth ever present as they shared a knowing look, understanding the profound connection that bonded their destinies. "You will carry your journey on wings," Kale promised, a radiant glow in their eyes. "Share your light, it will continue." That soulful moment was tangible as it circled around them, the glow of acceptance and personal warmth binding their realities. The sun kissed the horizon, casting a kaleidoscope of colors upon the festival grounds as the final celebration unfolded. Alex stood in shared silence, surrounded by vibrant decorations and friendly smiles, but the ache in their heart felt heavier. Kale appeared beside them, an ethereal sight wrapped in grace. "Are you ready to leave?" "I want to say yes," Alex whispered softly, hands trembling as they were caught in a tug of conflicting feelings. "But will I lose you?" "Do you think you'll lose the power we've created between us?" Kale asked, their gaze capturing Alex's lingering doubts. "No, it travels with you. No distance can diminish the connection we've forged." Alex felt tears prick at the corners of their eyes. "Will I empower that connection?" "Always," Kale resonated, voice soft yet firm. "But it is your choice. Be a force of love that transcends galaxies." "Can I actually do that?" Alex questioned, feeling an ache of uncertainty pulse inside. "It's just so powerful. I fear my voice will be swallowed." "Together we've made a stance. You'll never be silenced unless you choose to be," Kale encouraged firmly, brushing a thumb across Alex's cheek. "Catalog the exuberance. No moment goes unnoticed. Remember, freedom lies in your choices." In a moment of fierce vulnerability, the heat in Alex's chest began to soften. "You know what? I want to remember this. I want this connection always restored." Kale smiled brightly, pulling Alex into a firm embrace, both half laughing, half crumbling, as emotion surged between them. "Then let's ensure a piece of each other's hearts remains forever united." As the last event unfolded, the sky lit with brilliant fireworks in a grand finale. The ambiance shimmered like magic around them. Standing side by side, they shared stories, dreams, and laughter, feeling every moment crystallize into a lasting embodiment. With every firework that burst into the evening sky, Alex felt their heart swell, a promise of compassion that transcended boundaries, resonating in every lingering emotion. "I'll find you again," Alex promised earnestly, heart beating with conviction. "You've ignited a fire within me, one I refuse to let die." After sunset, as stars twinkled overhead, a crowd swelled, leading to shared embraces and heartfelt wishes echoing around them. They witnessed the essence of community, a support network of love and acceptance, painting a picture of everything they had learned. we are all part of something greater, Kale murmured, gripping Alex's hand firmly as they surveyed the scene. Agreed, Alex breathed, the promise hanging in the air. As the festival truly concluded, they held their heads high, knowing their bond could lead to healing connections, both near and far. The months passed, each day drifting by like whispers, yet Alex clung tightly to the memories of Zara. As they prepared for the return home, determination fused within them. They had found new purpose, an impulse to ignite change through acceptance. Once back on Earth, Alex found themselves at the helm of a community event filled with nervous anticipation. They organized a rally aimed at promoting body positivity and acceptance generated from their adventures beyond the stars. "Thank you all for gathering here today," they called out, standing before an array of welcoming faces. "Today is about embracing our authenticity, no matter where we come from." As they shared their experiences on Zara, every word felt charged with energy. Laughter rippled through the crowd as they recounted colorful stories of Zarans dancing freely under the stars, revealing the depth of connection that encompasses love. "Let's break down the walls separating us. This movement is bigger than just one person. Together, we can inspire change," Alex proclaimed, ardent with passion. Pictures flashed on screens behind them, illuminating vibrant festivals and captivating beauty. The entire community filled with warmth as stories of acceptance echoed through hearts. Among the crowd stood a familiar figure, Kale, who had arrived unexpectedly, embodying vibrancy in the flesh. Their presence filled Alex with adrenaline, providing a beacon of connection and encouragement they had long yearned for. "Together, we can redefine norms," Kale shouted, stepping closer to Alex as applause erupted around them. "Let love and acceptance become the bridges uniting worlds." With Kale by their side, Alex felt emboldened, each voice merging into a symphony of unity. Together, they articulated shared stories, transforming lives beyond the distance between their worlds, bridging hearts against the backdrop of the universe. "Let the essence of who we are flow through everything we touch," Alex declared with pure conviction, the crowd echoing their sentiments loud and clear. Years would pass, yet the lessons lived on, the ties forged, love blossoming between planets, crafting clear channels of acceptance throughout the cosmos, wherein echoing laughter resounded through galaxies. And as the two friends embraced one another, eyes twinkling beneath the stars, they understood. Boundaries could never extinguish love, for they had shared worlds and experiences that left an imprint on their hearts. In every self-affirming story retold, in every journey toward connection further ignited, love transcended even the furthest reaches of the cosmos, a universal anthem forever singing.